you got it. If you want it, go and get it. Use your power. Like a river through your soul, but I never found my life, never justify my feelings. I've been searching for all time, for the dream that I believe in.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Vinicius Junior! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Traumeri. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Morata. Looking for the runner. And smartly reclaimed. We expected better, and so did he. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Morata. It's Morata! Oh, Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. And that That is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of...
He's got the shot away! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That is a great... Danny Olmo! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 26 minutes is number 20.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard.
Danny Olmo.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang.
And the finish! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What a delicious finish! That is immaculate!
After 20
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chouameni, Dani Olmo, and it's Belletti. Well, that looks a decent ball. Get onto this. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Dani Olmo! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Yamal, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Adams. Now Costa Curta. Dani Olmo.
3 minutes at a time.
Dani Olmo! Dani Olmo! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
First half to a close. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. And it's Morata. Oh, good-looking ball. Williams. And they've got Reed.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Spain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Dani Olmo under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now.
And Messi! He's got away with one there. So, third corner of the game. And the header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Dani Olmo did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Yamal. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's loose now. This time, surely! Merino. Yamal. It's a good run down the right. Tchouaméni stands tall and stands strong.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
In by Vinicius Junior. Tries to get it clear. Defending of the desperate variety.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Vinicius Junior. Coming on to replace him is...
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed.
Substitution in
But
progress.
will they?
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's played it in low. Nico Williams. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Spain have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
I think we're just about done here. Spain looking to pass their way through. Nico Williams.
Only 1 minute added time.
Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
This is
Dani Olmo claiming the Man of the Match award. There is very little room for argument.
Kindly make his way to the information
Terrific recovery. A really fine win, that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is a place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Action has already started. Stood up well to him there. Hwang Hee-chan, he's had it nicked away. Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
It's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Son Heung-min.
Oh, great feet that.
And he's running through. Oh, good ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And he's surging through. Adams is the guilty party there. Quickly taken. Interesting ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It could be in here. South Korea are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Vinicius Junior. Son Heung-min. And Kim Min-jae. Could be danger here. Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now the finish! Goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Goal! After 8 minutes is number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Son Heung-min fires it. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
2 minutes is number 10.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage well done.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now...
2 added minutes has been indicated.
The final seconds now. Pinches it off him. And it's Messi. whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And he's got the beating of his man. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Belletti. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vinicius Junior, and that's not going to reach. Son Heung-min has created one goal already. Now it's finished. Vinicius Junior! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Great defending, strong and determined. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
For this match was 70,980.
Just about up to the hour now. Dani Olmo, a real chance! It's there! And they've got their lead back.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
After 62 minutes is number 20. Dani Olmo.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Lee Kang-in. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Kim Min-jae. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that should get the job done. And the shot! He has done it! Two up and threatening to pull clear.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 74 minutes is number 17, Vinicius Junior. Substitution for South Korea, number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
18.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Dani Olmo!
Number 5.
And that would have won it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Substitution in progress.
Kim Min-jae. Oh no, this does not look good. He's picked his way. Decent hit! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 81 minutes.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Vinicius Junior.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling...
He's had a hit! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Costa Curta. Chouameni. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's been shifted off it.
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Adams. Now Costa Curta. That's gone loose. Kim Min-jae cuts out the pass. Good alertness. And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Volunteers for each block.
Vinicius Junior taking in the accolades, having been...
Acho que vai me encantar. Uma cantiga pra dançar do vagalume no chuveiro com fogo no vento querer espalhar. Veneno pinta da boca daquela coca. Eu tava me olhando, mudei no olho pra ela e digo: sou vaqueiro, marajua, esses olhos de cobra sem como o meu. Acho que vai me encantar. Uma cantiga pra dançar do vagalume no chuveiro no vento querer espalhar. No, the rhythm don't let me go. Veneno, let me go. To the time you love the tempo. Close my eyes, I'm so high. No, the rhythm don't let me go. So high, no, the rhythm don't let me go.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch, and I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Here's Dani Olmo. Great hit! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The
moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's picked out the run. This might... Has a goal! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
After 14 minutes is number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's some...
In with the header! De Ligt. And it's Belletti. Gets to show off his quick feet. Oh, that looks a good through. Oh, that's fabulous. They're at Messi! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. Composure from here.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a decent clearance. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Cruyff. He's at Cruyff! That was very necessary. Zinchenko. Now Kivior. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Martinelli. Now it's Messi. Cruyff. That has been slung wide. And it's Belletti. Plays it in low. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's a key interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Guardiola. Now it's Messi. Messi. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the contrasting fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. And look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot... Lewandowski! No, he's missed it.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Zinchenko. Rice. Now Saliba. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent hit! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Corner number 2 then. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Cruyff. Rice defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Lewandowski, he's picked his way through. Cruyff. White can get it clear.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And Messi sticks it away. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
That's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi! Substitution on the field. Number 20.
The manager could make a change for the first time in the game here. Dani Olmo taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, if that's the case, then, he's doing the right thing.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
He's got away. Ronaldinho! And that's past the post.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Robert
So,
Lewandowski.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi. Coming on the field. Number 21.
Zinchenko.
Cristiano
Pressing's
Ronaldo.
intense, and it's paid off.
Number 17.
Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
8 minutes is number 11. Johan Cruyff.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes...
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get it? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's put it wide.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
So, third corner of the game. Sterling is there, and he can get that clear. And he's had a hit! Got to be quick to recover this. And he couldn't quite make it 6.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Up for a header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Sterling. De Ligt.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Guardiola. Shifted upfield, and that could set him on his way. Ronaldo, can he finish? It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It could be in here. Great chance! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment.
And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection.